A leading researcher has confirmed that the price of XRP will reach $98.99 in the next 24 to 48 hours. This comes just days before a closed meeting of the SEC Ripple Labs is scheduled for October 31st, which means that this price point at the exact time of the next 48 hours fits very well. At the same time, the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission is said to be putting out a settlement deal in the next 48 hours. This would allow Ripple Labs to end the Ripple South Carolina last week in exchange for only paying a $20 million fine. It looks like this will be accepted as well during that time frame, which would confirm the XRP price point. But this is just the start. We've also heard of multiple withdrawal locks for XRP holders, with Binance leading the way by stopping all XRP withdrawals on exchanges and a $1 trillion relationship between XRP and SWIFT. Again, all of these things would cause the price of XRP to rise and reach $98.99 within 24 to 48 hours. There is a lot of news we need to share in today's video, such as the $1 trillion chance and a $1 billion plan to tokenize the XRP ledger. But first, we're going to start the episode by telling you that we're giving away free XRP. For the chance to win that free XRP, all you have to do is click like, subscribe with your best notifications, and share this video. So with that out of the way, let's get started. I told you last week that the people who brought this up were stupid. And I'll keep telling you that you are stupid if you want to believe that XRP said they weren't going to settle when I'm telling you that there is a settlement coming and you want to repeat some stupid headline that you read, even though we've shown you there's a lot more going on in crypto than what's on the surface. But you're a fool. This is going to be solved for sure. Everyone can count on me to make this happen. There is no doubt. This week, right? I'm not sure. There is still a time frame. I mean, we'll see what takes place. But I think by no later than next week or the week after. That's because the government works very slowly, but I'm going to show you how quickly these stories change. Ripple has said they have no plans to settle their ongoing legal fight with the SEC, so it doesn't look like it will end anytime soon. That does seem strange. Isn't that strange? Isn't that strange? Brad Garlinghouse, CEO of Ripple, says he's willing to settle the important XRP case with the SEC. What? Strange, isn't it? Oh, they're not going to give up no matter what. Oh, the CEO or president of the company just said they will settle. Yeah, as long as they sit, that's pretty much all he said. XRP is not a security as long as the SEC says so. They are going to settle down, that's what he says. Okay, they are going to pay the fine. They don't care. You guys saw the last video and it's pretty much true. The CEO of Ripple did say that the company is ready to settle the ripoff case if the SEC says that XRP is not a safe investment. Let's try to understand this now, and that's already been won. And now Ripple is willing to settle. The CEO of Ripple has made that clear, and this is proof of settlement. The SCS has set up a private meeting for Thursday, October 31st at 2 p.m. to talk about this issue. You guys can read it on your own, but take a look. It is possible to start and end injunctive actions, administrative proceedings, lawsuit claims, and other things that are related to examination and enforcement procedures. In general, this meeting is set up for Ripple Labs and to declare that they and Ripple have reached a settlement for the XMP lawsuit. But this is just the beginning, because this is what's likely to drive up the price of XRP, which will reach almost $200 when the official news of the deal comes out. And now we can start making payments to JP Morgan and Wells Fargo. Yes, this has been planned for a while now. This is true. JP Morgan takes over the payments for everything except credit cards and mortgages. Along with JP Morgan, Wells Fargo also agreed to accept payments in XRP for loan and credit card bills. As we said before, once this happens, money will start to move into the XRP ledger. This will cause a supply shock, and the price of XRP will skyrocket into the tens or even hundreds of dollars. It is expected that by 2030, the big picture of digital assets and control will be close to $10 trillion, and eventually people will need a safe place to keep their valuables. They will also be able to move them because the on and off ramps are good. As part of its work on central bank digital currencies, or CBDCs, Ripple is building even a tokenization engine. We believe many parts fit together. We already did, and I remember the first time we talked. I remember being on the phone with one of the world's top 10 banks, which Ripple already worked with. They asked if we could help them with their security. Because this happened before the medical purchase, we couldn't do that. That's why I like the idea of being able to tell a current Ripple customer, hey, here's a best-in-class. Sometimes beating them at custody means being able to bring that product to them. I think this is a great chance for both companies to work together. Now, in the last video, the CEO of Ripple made it clear that $10 trillion is going to move into the XRP ledger from the custody digital asset market. This doesn't include the International Settlement and Diffusion Association, ISDA, which will add more than $1.24 trillion, a quadrillion dollars to the XRP ledger and have Ripple pay that amount and most derivatives around the world. Now, this is crazy, and it kind of ties in with the fact that JP Morgan, BlackRock, Grayscale, and Wells Fargo are all welcoming the XRP system. In fact, the fact that JP Morgan accepts XRP for mortgage and credit card payments is just the cherry on top, since JP Morgan has been buying XRP itself. Several sources say that JP Morgan has bought over $7 million worth of XRP in the last 5 to 10 years alone, and they plan to greatly expand their holdings over the next 12 to 24 months. Again, this is just the beginning of the banking business. Jumping on the XRP ledger because Swargo has shown that they've decided to do the same thing, which is to accept payments in XRP for loan and credit card payments. This also means that they need to hold a bag of XRP or plan to buy in to hold a bag of XRP before this system goes live, to be able to move like this. Now, it's not just banks and other financial institutions trying to get on the XRP bandwagon. Central banks and governments have also chosen to do the same thing. India, the United Arab Emirates, Brazil, Russia, India, and China are some of the most important ones. Yes, the British have made it clear that they want us to stop using the US dollar, and it looks like they have all teamed up with Ripple Labs to make that happen. The European Union has decided to work with Ripple Labs to create the first digital euro program. The program will use the XRP system to store CBDC. We're seeing more and more countries make the same move that the states are. They're moving toward XRP. In fact, the person at Ripple who is in charge of all funds to and from outside of the US said in a public statement that more than 30 countries are working on creating a central bank digital currency based on the XRP ledger. About 8 of them have already been announced, and another 22 will be announced after that. That means that Ripple could announce any day that Russia, Brazil, or another important country that has teamed up with them has built a central bank digital currency on the super ledger. The super record will be used to build more and more digital currencies issued by central banks around the world. This is just the beginning. More and more countries are going to contact us to try to make their own XRP that only uses CBDC. Of course, this is just the first step towards success for people who own XRP. Because of this, we said that when Arthur Breacher, the Skirm Finder, said that XRP was basically made for $10,000, this is what could happen through banks around the world using XRP as the global settlement payment system. Now, of course, I'm going to end the movie. I hope you liked it. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe button to stay up to date on all of my social media accounts, including Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. All of these accounts will be linked in the description below. So with that being said, I'll see you next time, and peace. A top researcher has confirmed that the price of XRP will reach $98.99 in the next 24 to 48 hours. This comes just days before a closed meeting of the SEC Ripple Labs is scheduled for October 31st, which means that this price point at the exact time of the next 48 hours is very accurate. At the same time, the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission is said to be putting out a settlement deal in the next 48 hours. This would allow Ripple Labs to end the Whipple, South Carolina last week in exchange for only paying a $20 million fine. It looks like this will be accepted as well during that time frame, which would confirm the XRP price point. But this is just the start. We've also heard of multiple withdrawal locks for XRP holders, with Binance leading the way by stopping all XRP withdrawals on exchanges, and a $1 trillion relationship between XRP and SWIFT. Again, all of these things would cause the price of XRP to rise and reach $98.99 within 24 to 48 hours. There is a lot